Hello? Hello? Are we on? Hello? Hello, everyone. It is Armpit Detective. No place to hide. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm supposed to be on holiday, but I had to come on and see you guys because I could say I missed you, but that would just be lying. I'm here because I don't get super chat if I don't come on. Hello, what do you see? How is it tonight? I'm in UK. Actually, I'm on holiday. I had a really hard time with the pancake maker earlier, and thank God for Savior. I'm supposed to be a high-tech detective, and I can't even get a pancake maker where you just push one button. What the hell? Thank you so much, Brandy. Appreciate it. You guys bought this hat. Thank you. And then, one more thing I would like to say about my holiday. I could be gracious and thank all of you guys for paying for my holiday through Patreon or Super Chat. But instead, I'm going to tell you that I won this trip in a raffle for $5. Knowing good and well, the $5 came from you guys too. So, no thank you, Dicks. But anyway, I've been playing poker today. I usually play solitaire and play with myself mostly. Usually a fun evening. A lot of people say I have a gambling problem. That is incorrect. I'm too busy studying the microdata. And there is so much microdata to the cases I'm going over. Now, I talked to a guest earlier. They said, how are we supposed to not talk about this Watts case? And indeed, I told Mr. R I would not talk. And I went for a whole month without saying one word. But, even though I don't watch these other channels, I somehow found out that they were all still talking about the Watts case, and it upset me tremendously. So I decided this is where the cash cow is, so to speak. So I decided to come back to the Watts case. And you hate channels. There's 30 of you hate channels out there devoted to getting me off YouTube. Well, I got news for you guys. There's something called freedom of speech. I always say I advocate for freedom of speech, but yet when somebody says something disagreeing with me or constructive criticism, I immediately fly off the handle and have them shut down and thrown out of my chat. Anyways, what do you guys think about my hotel room? Pretty nice, eh? I'm in a 5-star resort. I don't know if you've seen that earlier, but yes. I was in a different hotel, and somebody said, you have won this trip for $5. So I decided to go ahead over to the Holiday Inn and check in to the 5-star suite. Great job, Spanners. Spanners, please don't text me during my lives. You like the Macho Man, what? I always loved the Macho Man. I need a backdrop, I do. This backdrop is, of course, it is a hotel room, so. But to let you guys know, I've been going over some micro data, and I've realized that there was a lot of calls between A, B, and 3. A is NK, B is Chris Watts, and 3 is Jim. So, you've got to realize this, people. I'm bringing this to you. I know you didn't realize this. I'm telling you right now that this is what happened. Every time NK got off the phone with Chris, she immediately called Jim. By God, if that's not making someone guilty of murder, I don't know what is. I would bet my knickers on it. What about Dieter? Yes, Dieter. Where is Dieter now? Does anyone know who has Dieter? In all seriousness? That was a cute little dog. Okay, guys, back to the Armpit detective. No place to hide. Yes, Dieter. What was he, a wiener dog? All right. Was he a wiener dog? I would scan his microchip and read his microdata. But I promised Mr. R I wouldn't. Even though I promised him, I'm back on the case, so my word really means nothing. And another thing to point out to you guys is the fact that I expect you to believe every word I say about a quadruple murder case. Yet I can't even get my pancake maker to make me one pancake. Did you all see that? Hello, Janie. Welcome. Welcome to the Armpit Detective. No place to hide. Oh. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm working hard. I missed you guys last night. Of course, you probably know that I'm going over all the micro data again. You know, I can't get this, guys. Why do some of you creators create a channel and you've never even studied the case? I mean, I've read the discovery 32 times now. 32. I've read it front to back, back to front. I started in the middle and went to the end. I started in the middle and read it backwards. So I know all about this case. I can't tell you what I know. If it did, I would open the lid on Colorado tonight. It would be like the purge happened in Colorado tonight if I told YouTube world what I know. But I can't tell you guys. I just want you all to keep coming to my channel, donating super chat to me. You know, I'm kind of a little bit upset about that because I'll tell you why. Armpit gets $600 a night. I didn't even get $1 the other night. For shit's sake, man, I'm worth $1. Well, that was bad Kentucky accent there, wasn't it? Super chat. Hello, Foxy Jesse. That's real professional. I can hear you laughing. Okay, guys. I've talked for enough. How about you guys talk to me? You talk to me. Tell me what you want to say to me. To the armpit. No place to hide. Very hard. I'm working very hard. I'm sitting here reading comments. Playing on a laptop. I don't have a laptop. I do everything through my phone. Everything. If someone wants to donate a computer, I will gladly give out my address in a private email. And I'll tell you guys this right now. If anybody mails me that white powder again, I will have my lawyers on it. Believe that. I studied the microdata. I know I'm the only one that does the research. If it wasn't for me, you know, that's why we need to see the interview with Jim and all this other stuff we were not able to see. They didn't have a trial. He rushed it. It was a smokescreen. He pled guilty to seal the kids' records. He didn't want their autopsies out for people to see what really happened. Oh, believe me, Brandy, I know. I was talking last night. I was in my live from the hotel room. I went back to the shadows for the umpteenth million time, talking about how I vindicated Shannon. And by the way, how are my dicks doing tonight? I love you, dicks. I love dicks. You guys are my favorite. And by the way, the shirt will be available next week for $149.99. Good, Brandy, good. To be honest, what do you see? I don't know. I tell you, I do this for you. I don't do this for me. I do this, and YouTube doesn't even pay me anymore. I'm not making any money doing this. I wasn't even going to come on tonight. It was my night off. And I'll tell you guys, I missed you. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I came on here because I know we wouldn't get no super chat if I didn't come on. Did I just say that out loud? Some drinking and poker money for you. I'm dipping into my savings. I'll tell you what you should do, Brandy. You should go and work at your house. It'd be worth it. I could double, possibly triple my money in this poker tournament. I love the pictures from today. Did you guys see the pictures of the armpit? He looked lovely. He looked tremendously lovely at the tournament. Ooh. Oh. Thank you so much. What do you see? Hello, Vicky Rogers. Nice to see you again. Yes, you're one of my favorite dicks, Vicky Rogers. And I really need to get this accent down. I'm telling you what, being from Kentucky is really hard on your accent. When you're trying to do an English accent, it is hell. I'm telling you, man. See, that almost sounded like Australian or something. But hey, I'm trying, right? Hey, dicks. My shirts, AD Dicks, are trending worldwide. Kentuckians, yes, Kentucky. Welcome. I see, that's why I can honestly say I'm in the UK, the University of Kentucky. I'm only one county away from where UK plays basketball. So I am in the UK. Although I am on holiday. I'm on holiday tonight. But let's get back to the phone calls, because A would call B and B would never call 3, but 3 would call A but never called B. A was the catalyst. So, the way I figure it, searching the microdata, oh, I love Aussie Dick. It's my favorite. But getting back to it, anybody that calls her affair person, whatever you call that person, the person you're in an affair with, I know she's the mistress, I don't know the male's name. We'll just say the cheater. She would call the cheater, and then as soon as she would hang up from the cheater, she would call Jim. Yes. If this went to trial and I was an attorney, I would have them convicted of murder in the first day. The jury probably wouldn't even deliberate. They would say, Armpit came up with that. It's good. It's like the shadows. He vindicated Shannon. And now he's taken NK to the penitentiary. Wait, we've got a couple of people coming on, I understand. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Governor of the Penitentiary. Hello, Colorado Bureau of Investigation. I won't block you, Vicky, I promise. So, going back to the phone calls, it's hard to keep up with the comments while I'm trying to talk because I lose my concentration. I'm sure most of you guys, most of the people that has figured me out really knows that I'm not very smart, even though I think I'm the smartest man walking the face of the earth. Clearly not. So it's hard for me to keep up with all the comments and try to keep my train of thoughts. So 10 a.m. in Australia? Oh my. So anyway, getting back, A called 3 and B called A, 3 called AB, but never B1 through 4. You get that? Okay, I didn't either, but I acted like I did. So anyway, my new information has not only vindicated Shannon, it has convicted NK. No, Vicky, just to be clear, it will not be called the head dick. You will be called the dick head. I've been studying on that for a while. I've got the microdata written down. I heard Kentuckian. No, actually, I'm from the UK, Vicky, University of Kentucky. Armpit detective. No hiding place. No, I'm the dickhead. You guys are like my, I don't know what word I should use. I'm not good with eloquent words like English people. I love the way they speak. I wish I could talk like that. I don't want to talk like Armpit. Yes, we have a few little dicks in the room. We have some huge dicks. We have some massive dicks. But I am the dickhead, okay? Just remember that, guys. I'll vindicate this whole room. I just seen a shadow. Holy shit. I'm super hungry, so we'll disappear in a minute. We are mini dicks. How about tiny dicks? Or micro dicks? That would be a good one. Or baby dicks. Is it NK? I don't know. I just know I was sitting here. I heard a lot of like feedback through my speaker. I pretended that a spirit had came in, and oh, nano dicks, that's really good. And then I seen a shadow go across the wall. I believe that with that information, I could vindicate someone tonight. I sure did miss you guys last night. I was supposed to come on. I had some things come up. Of course, you guys know how it is when you don't know how it is when you're a detective, but when you're a detective, sometimes things come up, and something come up last night, so I was not able to do a live. I wanted to make sure I'd come on tonight because I really missed you guys. Well, bullshit. I didn't really miss you guys. I missed the super chat. Golly, we've been going 20 minutes. This really passes fast. We need an analysis stat. You were probably talking to Tommy. Tommy is talking to me in my ear. I have the invisible earpiece in. I don't want her to be heard out loud because there might be some confidential information that I cannot share at this time with you guys. So if you see me do this, and then I look really confused for a minute, I'm either gone back to having ringing in my ear and lightheadedness, or Tommy is saying something in my ear. Or it could be a combination of both, A and 3. That was hilarious. NK is A, Christopher Watts is B, and Jim is 3. Now how the hell does that work? See you next time, dickhead and fellow dicks. Good night, mumky. Have a good one. We have, I'm at a record. I have 6 people watching. And then I also heard, I heard Armpit talk about last night saying that a certain lady who has accused Armpit of hawking her camera and watching her naked, he was giving her advice last night, telling her that with all of the accusations that she is doing, she could end up in a lot of trouble. And I was sitting there thinking, talk about the pot calling the kettle black. How many accusations has Armpit made in the last year and 3 months? 2 months. I can't believe he told another creator that they were going to get in trouble for accusations. I've got a sense of humor, guys, and I really chuckled when I heard him say that. And then he really wished that this person would get some help. Why doesn't he help her? He's such a good-hearted guy. It's like the other night when he had a guest on, and there was somebody in his room, supposedly a good friend of his, possibly suicidal. Well, he wanted to make it look like he was compassionate. However, he said that for his spiners to get in touch with this certain person, and that he couldn't do anything tonight because his program was already planned, but he would plan something in the future for this person. Now, if this person had done something to themselves, I just don't see any compassion from Armpit. Pot kettle, it's hilarious. It's a great saying. We say it in Kentucky all the time. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Oh, Miha. And anything else, guys, you want to talk about? I know that's what the topic was last night, is how the phone calls, as soon as she would call Chris and hang up, she would immediately call Jim, which he said that right there should show the police that you have to look at these people. I know, Missy Jane, I watched it. I watch it every night because I used to like the channel, and then I figured the guy out. He's like, and so now I like to have a little fun. I've got a sense of humor. I've got a great pair of glasses. I've got a Philadelphia Eagles hat I'm wearing. And I'm playing a detective on YouTube. How could my life get any better? I thought it was funny. I was watching a video that Paradox had made. Has anybody watched Paradox's channel? Shout out to Paradox. Paradox's. If you haven't watched that channel, check Paradox's out. He makes some she. I'm not really sure. It might be both. Please do not get offended. But you need to check that channel out. They have a really hilarious one where Armpit says, I knew the third confession was going to vindicate Shannon. And Paradox wrote, but I thought you had been claiming that your shadows had vindicated Shannon since January. So, and another thing, he'll say, well, Chris Watts said this or Chris Watts said that. And then when somebody in the room brings up something to him that Chris Watts says, well, he's like, well, how can you believe Chris Watts? He lies all the time. Well, you believe him because you will say, Chris Watts said it. It's his third confession. Junior Spanner tonight, Braun. My daughter Julia, is that who you're talking about? Missy? Missy, if you're talking about my daughter, she is actually at a homecoming dance tonight. I have to leave around 8 o'clock to go pick her up. If you're in my Facebook True Crime Files page, I will post a very lovely picture of my daughter tonight at the homecoming dance. She looked very lovely. Six people. All right, guys, I'm running out of things to talk about. He only stayed on for an hour. I didn't get much material. I did like he kept going on and on about how there was no personnel in the kitchen to run it. But I got to thinking, well, who put all that food there? Did it just magically appear? Oh, I wouldn't do that. She would be so furious if I picked my daughter up wearing these glasses and this hat. She's already embarrassed at me anyway. I mean, I don't know why. I'm like the biggest detective in the town I live in. I've actually been promoted to colonel of the local police department. They watched my video the other night on YouTube. I've only got a couple where I've been a detective. And they watched my video and said I had so much study of the microdata that they promoted me to captain of the detective bureau. Hello, Sunray, or is it soon? Soon. The biggest dick for sure. Ooh. Okay. All right, guys, I've said what I wanted to say tonight. Let's hear some of your comments. I can't put them up on the bottom of the screen like my pal, but I will read them off as you say something. I have said what I wanted to do my live on tonight, which was A calling 3, A calling B, but B and 3 never calling each other. If that makes any damn sense to you guys. That was a compliment, Armpit. Don't block me. I would never block you, Vicky Rogers. You're one of my favorite dicks. Seven people. That is a good crowd for a Friday night, I do believe. I came on tonight for my United States fans. Tomorrow night I will possibly do for my UK fans. And then after that, I was reading my analytics for my YouTube page earlier, and it was talking about how many subscribers I was up, this, that, whatnot, all kinds of microdata for me to study. Well, I will say that this channel is going up. Actually, if you don't care, guys, right now, while we're all sitting here in front of our laptops, phones, whatever we're using, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. My favorite snack size dick. Oh, you like a snack size one? Want to be a dickette? Ooh. Next is our first album together. All right. Perhaps I might fall asleep here in a minute. Already did. She is a dickette. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up, Mike Brown. Appreciate that. We might be a trio soon, Vicky. Hey, I'm going to, if this channel keeps growing at the rate it is, of 10 subscribers a day, of course, I got all my subscribers just by saying AD and putting that in my title. Okay. Right. I've been studying microdata for years. I could come on here and talk about rubbish, bollocks, and you guys would listen to me. You don't care about Chris Watts. You care about Braun Moxley. Or even a dickette. Ooh. Do we have any dick experts in the room tonight? I will never forget my dickettes and my dicks. You guys are my favorite. Yes. Is it, Brooke is not here tonight. I wonder where she is. Hello, Brooke. If you watch this later, hello. Wish you'd been on the live. See, Jane. Mike, put your hand up. Okay, guys. We've been going for 31 minutes. I'm only here to admire that magnificent beard. I'm hoping to grow one. Ooh. You like my beard? I put a lot of work in it. I actually trimmed it a little too short on the sides. It really upset me. I love Dick. I love you, Dicks. I will say that for sure. I love Dicks. You guys, I love you. You're my Dicks. It's marvelous. Well, thank you, son. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, my daughter is 13 years old, and she has never seen me without a beard. Of course, it's a little short now, but it'll be back out for winter. Dick hugs all around. I have a dick tree. I tell you what, this dick thing has really taken off. We should put hashtag dick and have it trending worldwide on Twitter. Oh, what about the coffee machine with the cup not fitting under the spout? It had to be moved up and down. And a detective that has solved a quadruple murder case could not figure that out. Did that catch any of your guys' attention? Because I know it caught mine, and of course I've been studying the microdata for over a year now, so it's easy for me to spot things right off the bat where you guys, I know you're not as intelligent as I am, so that's why you come to me for all the info. You come to me every night, I give you your info, you go to bed, you give me a lot of money. I love you guys, you love me. It's a wonderful relationship. I love Dick, you love Dick. We're dick lovers. Yes, dick lovers. We pay you for some microdata. Yes. I really would. If people wanted one of those dick shirts, I would buy a pack and make them. I just made that one with a black Sharpie marker. And I was trying to my scammers were helping me with this. They was going to charge $149.99. You know, I just want to acknowledge my scammers right now. They work for free. They come on here, they put up with me, they put up with all the bullshit for absolutely nothing. While I take it all. I take it all. You want to go to sleep to the sound of my voice, Brandy? Or you go to bed, honey, and I'll talk to you till you fall asleep. The drawings of that truck. It took me 2 days and 14 hours to complete those drawings. What about, tell me this, guys, what about when I come up with how CNN blacked out Chris's truck windows? Did y'all notice that? Nicole Atkinson's car, you could see right through her windows. But Chris, no. Solid black. Somebody with either the news channel, the CBI, or the FBI put in a black Photoshop over Chris's windows. And I ask myself this. I've said that she's been in the house. I've said she's been in the truck. I say she was at her house on a 111-minute conversation. I've said so many things to confuse you guys and to keep you coming back every night to donate to my super chat. Oh, guys, by the way, before I forget, I just remembered this. Did you guys see the person that asked Armpit last night? He would like to talk to him, but he did not have any money. And Armpit was like, oh, you don't have to have any money to talk to me. I just thought that was hilarious. And I was watching too, because some of you guys said you might go on the show and say, hello, Armpit. But I didn't see anyone do that. I just thought that was hilarious when that happened. I watch him, Brandy, just for my content daily. When I have the content I use today is what I seen last night, so I have to put a lot of wasteful time into the microdata. You know, another thing Armpit has promised is a 6-part docuseries to be released in January. Have you all heard about this? Well, if I was a patron, I would really be asking where this was when it didn't come out. I thought it was so funny when he said he could do a documentary that would put the ones on TV to shame. You are blocked from Armpit Detectives channel, Brandy. So sad. I'm sure you're probably broken-hearted. Are you one of those that had a crush on him? Alright, guys. I've been on for 39 minutes and I've got to go to the next town over and pick my daughter up from homecoming. And I'm sure, Brandy, if I could not watch the Armpit, I don't know what I would do. I know I couldn't sleep. I would have to go to the doctor and get some sort of tablet prescribed to me to help me sleep. Yes, I will give you your fix, Brandy. Are you in my Facebook group? There are trolls. You should see my email. I have been attacked. I have been hawked. Someone has watched me naked through my camera. And, well, I tell you what, guys, everyone that is blocked, we now have a new place to go. How about that? Now, it was you. Oh, God. How did you hack my... I do know this to be serious in a way for a minute, but also it's still pretty funny. Is my camera on my laptop? It's built in. It came with the computer. I tried to use it the other day to do my Facebook Live, and it said I could not use my camera. It was being used by another application. And I looked it up how to troubleshoot it. And I studied the microdata, and I found out that it said I need to disable my camera, restart my laptop, and then enable my camera. And so I did all that, and my camera still says it's being used by another application. I believe someone is watching me naked. What the hell? My Facebook page is True Crime Files. You will see a lovely picture of me, and then the cover photo is just like written really neat, says True Crime. And if you guys can't find it, I will put a link in the comments of this video when I get done. I hope you will. Maybe you, while I'm studying the microdata on a solved case, you guys can study the microdata of my case. Because I'm just going to tell you guys, this case is not closed. It's not. I haven't seen an interview from Jim. I haven't. I don't know why I would expect to see an interview from Jim. I really don't work for the police department. But anyways, I have not seen a interview from Jim. I know there's several missing interviews with NK. Case hasn't been closed since last year. You're so right. Oh, I know. I'll tell you what, Brandon. I know this, and I'll tell you how I know this, because I reopened the case. I'm sure you guys have heard it by now. Is the fact that I've said it 14 million times, is that I, myself, Armpit Detective, I got with you guys and we bombarded D.A. Rourke to the point where he had to send 3 people to the Dodge Correctional Facility, re-interview Chris Watts, and says, we've got shadows, Armpit Detective, we mentioned his name on Nancy Grace, he has vindicated Shannon. Dictator. You're the second person I've heard use that word today. What is the deal with dictators? Bun-sized dick. Man on M likes Jim A.D. Oh, yes. I knew, Brandy, I was, because I discovered the shadows. I noticed, as soon as I went over the video with my microscope over the tape, the tape that runs through the VCR tape, I pulled it out and run it across my table with my microphone glass, watched the microdata, and I discovered the shadows. The poker game is fantastic. I should thank you guys for sending me, but I'm going to be an arrogant ass and pretend I won this trip for $5. Well, son, most of the time I play with myself. I play solitaire, but tonight I'm actually on holiday playing in a poker tournament. I won in a raffle. It's true. But yes, true, most of the time I am playing with myself, solitaire. But now I've got all you dicks to play with. I won't have to play solitaire so much. pretty cool. I don't know, guys. Be honest. What do y'all think about the Armpit Detective? Is it a show that should keep going, or should I go back to Sirius? A serious true crime channel. I will leave it up to my fans. I can keep doing them, or I can go back to a serious true crime channel. I have a really passion for it. I really do. I think this is a very sad case, really. And it breaks my heart. It really does. I'm not joking here. It's just tragic. Those two little beautiful girls were terrible. But just watching Armpit and how the people just eat up every word he tells them, like it is the gospel. So I just thought, I don't know about you guys, but I would find myself watching and just sitting there and sometimes screaming at the TV and then laughing out loud. Did you guys ever do that, or was that just me? Oh, I can do both, Missy, if that's what you would like. I could either do two videos a day, one for a parody, or I could do, and then one for serious true crime, or I could do true crime one day and a parody the next day, and just do a rotation of the case. I've also have not heard back from my insider at the Dodge Correctional Facility. He has not gotten back to me. Of course, I did tell him not to call me collect anymore. I did not have the money to cover the call, so I don't know if I'll be getting an update from my insider. What is really odd is my insider, and I didn't know this, I told him, I said, I need an insider at the Dodge Correctional Facility. I told him what I was willing to pay, and he went out and committed a crime to get put in the Dodge Correctional Facility. What a freaking genius. Had I thought of that, I would be the insider in the cell tonight with Chris Watts. He would be having sex with me 4 to 5 times a day, whatever he could handle. All right, guys, in all seriousness, I have to go. I have to pick up my daughter. Her pretty little self is at a homecoming dance. I might have to go beat up a couple of little teenage boys. Keep an eye out. I might be in the local jail. If I am, super chat and bail me out. You guys have a great night. I might try to come back on later when I get back. If I do, I will come on just like I always do. If not, I am definitely coming on tomorrow because I am off work tomorrow. You know, I heard something about that Richard guy. I heard that guy is not even any psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever you say, that he is just a poker buddy of Armpit Detective. I won't Sunray. I am going to put a link for my Facebook channel in the comments to this video. Guys, please subscribe, like, share. If you really like this, I will keep doing it. Of course, you know where I'm going to go with this, guys. YouTube does not pay me. I need money. I've got rent. My damn dog is starving. I'm over here on the computer while he's over there half dead. So, super chat. Bye, dicks. I love you guys. I will definitely see you tomorrow, if not later tonight. I might get bored later tonight and come back on. I know the other night when I did a live, I got really excited after doing it, and I wanted to come back on later, but then I thought I would look desperate. So I did. But just so you know, guys, I might come back on if I get bored, and if I don't, I will see you tomorrow. You can always message me on Facebook. You can comment on my videos. Like, subscribe, share, please. It means the world to me. But here we go with the goodbye. Cheerio, Jen, ciao, good night. Armpit Detective, signing off.